conference he goes to, he has a different hashtag which helps people converse, meet up, and share information about what's going on. And it's crazy when you get into some of those seminars or different things, how many tweets actually go back and forth, and how many people you can meet, and then how many people you can actually stay in touch with. You know, when I went to a seminar, I tweeted a couple people because I was interested in what they were saying about the seminar, and I said, hey, let's go grab lunch after this. Do you have any plans? All by tweet, and we met and had lunch together. I mean, that's really what you want to do. You're trying to use social media to create online and offline relationships. And that's the name of the game. Well,
Sean,
yeah.
how does a hashtag differ from a Google search?
The hashtag is very specific to the Twitter world. And what's going on right now, I'm reading this other book. Have any of you seen this? What Would Google Do? Okay, I highly recommend getting this book. It's a little bit hard to read. I'm just going to lay that out there. It's written, well, it's a little hard to read, we'll just say that. But there's great information, there's great stories. The author's name is Jeff Jarvis, Jarvis. And it's talking about the Google world and what's going on. The hashtags are for Twitter-specific chat rooms, and what they're saying is that Twitter, or Google, is actually integrating Twitter feeds into the Google mainframe. So what's that mean? Any conversation that you have, any of your mentions, anything that you're talking about is going to be able to be Googled and help increase your brand equity. And that's what this is all about. Becoming an expert, becoming liked, learning, or having people see you as an expert in real estate or whatever your field is, so that they'll come to you, but also that you're involved in the community, you're involved in the news, you know what's going on, and all that stuff. So how is the hashtag different from Google? Specifically, Google doesn't help you find the chat rooms, but Google will let you find the content that you want. But the best place to go on Twitter, if you're looking for those relationships, is to search.twitter.com. So what are some of the tools of Twitter? I've already talked a little bit about who you talk to. You can talk to people in your own location. You can talk to people who are local here. You can talk to people who are in Australia. You can talk to anybody. So how do you tweet? From the web, you can actually tweet from twitter.com. It's a really simple platform. On the homepage, they have a box and you can type it out. But if you're a little bit more sophisticated and you want to expand on it a little bit, I like TweetDeck. And all of these are basically, if you just Google search them, you'll be able to find them. It's really easy. TweetDeck, Hootsuite. Hootsuite's good because it helps you track. It actually helps you track your links. You can actually shorten a link up, and it'll tell you how many clicks went on it, and I like it for that. Echophone. Flock. Flock's an interesting one. There was a gentleman that came and spoke, and he did a seminar here as well. Flock helps you integrate all your social media platforms through one web browser, like Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. You use you use the web browser to actually use your social media. I don't particularly like Flock because it got a little bit cumbersome, and there's some other better programs out there. And with a couple of new updates, I just didn't like how it was interfacing. But if you have Windows 7, and if you're really big on PCs, you can also use Seesmic, and that's good. How many of you have a Droid phone? Android? Nobody? You do? Okay. Seismic's good for the Droid and BlackBerry, and each phone has I'm sorry?
It's good for the BlackBerry?
It's good for the BlackBerry.
Can you explain what it is?
Yeah, all of these platforms, all they do is help you organize the media streams. And here,
No, it's Droid phone.
oh, a Droid phone.
Yeah,
The Droid phone is the phone that Google just came out with, and it's like an iPhone but different.
How do you how do you get that onto the BlackBerry or what you just talked about?
The platform, like the Seismic platform, you can actually search online, or if you have an iPhone, you can actually download the apps. The phone,
So you don't download it to the computer,
you can sync it through your computer and sync it onto your phone, but I like to do everything from my phone because I don't sync my phone with my computer very often. And how many of you actually have a phone that's a phone? You know what I mean? Like one of the flippy ones, you have one, it's kind of historic. It's kind of... Okay, but you have a phone that's a phone. My point in all this is that phones aren't going to be just phones. They're going to be mobile application interfaces. There are many computers, and it's going to become much bigger than that. A lot of people like to keep it simple. I like my life a lot complicated. That's me. So I like to be able to do a lot of different things on my mobile technology, and that's really where everything's going. This is TweetDeck. I flipped forward a couple slides. I wanted to show you this. This is TweetDeck. Now it's kind of hard to see, but maybe you can see it on your handouts. You see all those different columns? Okay. Whenever you log in, take a deep breath because it's very overwhelming. Okay. How many of you are overwhelmed by social media?
Yeah.
Okay? I am too. And I know a lot about it. But it scares the hell out of me. So just take a deep breath with it. Don't get overwhelmed. Just look at each column individually, and then you'll start learning what each of them do. You have a public timeline. You have your mentions. You have your direct messages. And then you can also search for specific categories. I have hashtag Palm Springs, I have regular Palm Springs, I have photography, and then I have like Mac or Apple topics. But you can watch any of the timelines that you want that have that specific information in it, and then engage people or ask them questions based on what they're sending out. Have I lost any of you yet? Okay, where did I lose you? Hashtag. Okay. Just be patient with it. You have to continue to work on it a little bit each day to get familiar with it. What did I say about that getting stuck in the technology thing? If you're never trying new things, you're always going to be using the brick cell phone from Saved by the Bell. Did any of you still have that in 2005 because you just refused to upgrade? Okay. Tom.
Is TweetDeck like the yellow pages of what's out there, or is that what you created for yourself for what's
No.
out there?
TweetDeck is an interface. TweetDeck is like Internet Explorer. TweetDeck is like Internet Explorer. Flock is like Firefox. These are just applications to help organize the information and make it easier for you to use. Yeah.
TweetDeck is to Outlook. TweetDeck is to Twitter, as to what Outlook is to email. Is that a fair statement,
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Trying to help.
If you sync with your computer, then you would want to download it to your computer.
No. No, you guys are missing it. This is all live. You're not going to archive anything. If you want information on a specific topic, just search for it.